Show 'em how to flex, about to show 'em how to flex, about to show 'em how to flex, nigga. This is how it, this is how it. Bitch, we been 100, we ain't worried about the rest. Schooling all these niggas, about to put them to the test. Lil' nigga, pay attention, about to show you how to flex. Lil' nigga, pay attention, about to show you how to flex. 2021 whip, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Bank account 6 zeros, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Yellow gold on my neck, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Nigga, this is how you flex, nigga, this is how you flex. Bitch, we been 100, we ain't worried about the rest. Schooling all these niggas, bout to put them to the test. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Cuban links round my neck, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Stunning on my ex, nigga, show 'em how to flex. I swear I be so fresh, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Flyer in a jet, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Wrists over gets, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Ballin' on them like LeBron, nigga, show 'em how to flex. I swear I whip the bomb, nigga, show 'em how to flex. I put that on my mom, nigga, show 'em how to flex. You talking to the dawn, nigga, show 'em how to flex. I told my niggas we on, nigga, show 'em how to flex. It's 100 for the charm, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Ain't even talking about the arm, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Bitch, we been 100, we ain't worried about the rest. Schooling all these niggas, bout to put them to the test. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. 2021 whip, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Bank account 6 zeros, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Yellow gold on my neck, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Nigga, this is how you flex, nigga, this is how you flex. Bitch, we been 100, we ain't worried about the rest. Schooling all these niggas, bout to put them to the test. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Big rocks with my hand be, show 'em how to flex. Getting money with the family, show 'em how to flex. Man, these niggas don't understand me, show 'em how to flex. I pull up on them in the Lamborghini, show 'em how to flex. That's the reason they can't stand me, show 'em how to flex. I turn them hundreds to them bands be, show 'em how to flex. I get the bag, no groceries, show 'em how to flex. Stunning hard just so they know it's me, know it's me. Bitch, we been 100, we ain't worried about the rest. Schooling all these niggas, bout to put them to the test. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. 2021 whip, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Bank account 6 zeros, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Yellow gold on my neck, nigga, show 'em how to flex. Nigga, this is how you flex, nigga, this is how you flex. Bitch, we been 100, we ain't worried about the rest. Schooling all these niggas, bout to put them to the test. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Lil' nigga, pay attention, bout to show you how to flex. Nigga, this is how you flex.
What's motherfucking popping out there, folks? What's goody gumdrops and all that? We got your boy, FRIZZ King in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, Playboy? I see you out there shucking and jiving right about now.
Yeah, man, in and out the studio trying to get shit done. I got a couple deals on the table, just trying to get shit in the, get a lot of things out the way right now.
Okay.
Just getting the money up like I always do.
Yeah, we can't really we ain't gonna speak on that part right now, man. We're gonna let you keep that secret for the moment. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we don't want to be fucking up no breadsticks on the low. We don't need that.
Oh yeah. You know how that go, man. But what's up with you, man? How you been?
I'm chilling, man. I'm surviving, staying alive, and all that good shit, man. That's the best part about my day is I woke up.
Yeah, man. Yo, word is born. The thing that put me on you, man. I heard a couple times, like, damn. I heard bro say something about how the next niggas always hating on everything, man. Niggas gotta show that love, man.
Everybody don't know how to show love, man. People don't know how to do that, man. It's always hate. You know what I'm saying? It's enough out here for all of us, man. And if we promote each other, we all can get there.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, I feel you on that. Because it's a couple times, man, I done slid up on niggas like, damn, bro. I gave niggas a shout out on my drama mixtape, and niggas wasn't even. I said, damn, it's like that. That's how y'all moving, bro. All right, well, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do on my own now.
Yep.
But I do it, man. Still try to show love to the niggas that really need it. You feel me? Like, but I'm just trying. I'm moving the right way. You feel me? Just trying to. I said I'm gonna still show love because I'm not that guy. So I still try to show as much love as I can. At the same time, you gotta show the love because if you don't show the love, you gonna get a lot of hate feedback. They gonna hate you anyway, regardless of anything. If you win, they gonna hate you. You lose, and they gonna hate you. So
hey, man, the hate gonna come no matter what, man. How Cat Williams said, if you ain't got no haters, you doing something wrong.
Yeah, bro. You definitely, if you ain't got no haters, you definitely doing something wrong, man. Like, and shout out to all the other artists, music that you was playing, man. I like a lot of artists that you was playing too, man. That shout out to everybody that was doing out there doing what they was supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? In the studio, not out here running wild in the streets and all that.
Exactly, man. And let me ask you, man, where the name come from, man? That's a very unique name, man. Where that come from?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna say since I was like, man, 8. You feel me? Like I'm gonna say around 8, man. We was just regular youngins in the hood, wilding out, being bad, whatever the case may be. And one of the rappers I always fucked it with, like the most out of a lot of rappers was, I'm gonna say, DMX, and my second favorite rapper T.I. And then running around little nappy head ass nigga with the frizz all in your hair and all that shit. You know what I
Roger
mean? The
that.
motherfuckers, they start calling me Frizz. I'm like, man, well, shit, if y'all gonna do that, man, y'all might as well put the king at the end of my name. Because my mom always called me a young king. So, you know what I mean? After that, everybody's like, they just start calling me Frizz King. They like, man, yo, bro, you got the voice for rapping, bro. You might as well just start doing that. So, man, I'm gonna keep it real. Since about 8, man, I've been recording since a youngin', man. Just been doing.
So you
At first, you know how it started off, man. You ain't really all that. Then when you start getting older, you start progressing. You feel me? That's
so
that's
you
just how I
you
was
instantly
moving.
just you instantly just opened up the segue to my next question, man. When did you decide that, or what happened to made you decide that you want to get serious, or you got to get serious with this shit, or it's that time? Like, at what moment hit you that made you say it's that moment? Like, it's time to go hard, trying to grind in the paint with it.
Man, I was at a show in the UK. Like I was just watching how everybody was performing and everything. And then they had some type of freestyle session, and they was just like, man, if y'all from out of this, if y'all not from this country, and boom, 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 man, I stepped on the stage, man, told them drop the beat. I just started going in, then I seen how, seen how the whole UK was feeling my vibe, and I'm like, damn, man. This is at the time like when I ain't know what the fuck the UK was. I just went down there on a trip on some regular shit, man. My man's was like, yo, bro, let's hit this club. I'm like, man, what, we can hit it. And I'm thinking at this time, like, man, the UK ain't got no clubs like that. Nah, hell no, it's a whole nother wave over there.
Listen,
I
man, a
went
lot of
there,
a lot of people don't understand, man. Clubbing outside this country is a whole nother wave, man.
yo, and honestly, bro, I promise you, like, off the first song I sent you, Flex, man. Like, that was my first single that I just put out, just to see how it was. And when I sent that thing, put it on iTunes and iHeartRadio, man, I seen the love from the UK, 500,000 downloads in like 2-3 days, man. After I did that, you feel me? I was like, man, shit, I'm about to go all the way. And if it's, you know what I mean? If that's the love I'm getting right there, I'm about to just turn up a little bit more, man. I start staying in the studio. I got 2 albums I ain't even released yet, man. It's just like picking songs, man, and you going independent when it's like you independent and you picking songs and you spending your own money and picking your own beats and all that shit, man. When you hear a lot of shit that, you know what I mean, you go back and think like, damn, that shit harder than I thought it was. Then you
Uh-huh.
drop another song, you like, damn, this shit hard. I don't even know what the fuck to choose, man. That's how I ended up with, I'm gonna say like 200-300 songs that I'm like, damn, I don't even know what to choose for the album. I'm like, it's crazy, like, because I
It's
put out
crazy that you
one.
just said that, right? Because a lot of people think that putting an album together, putting a mixtape together means I'm gonna just do 12 songs real quick and I'm gonna put them joints out. No, you got to do 20, 30, 40 joints and then pick
Hell
the
yeah.
best out of there. You can't just make the first 12 songs, because that number 13 could be better than that number 1.
Yeah, man, like, cause I got a song, you know what I mean? It's on iTunes, it's on iHeartRadio. I got a song called Golden Roses, and I did that with a chick from the UK, you know what I mean? So when the crazy part is I'm kind of mad I ain't even get to send you that song yet, because it was like one of the songs I chose from my album, but me doing what I was doing, I end up releasing a song too early. Like I released it like the beginning of the year. It start going crazy, 150,000 downloads in like 2 hours. I'm like, I honestly ain't, you know what I mean? It's homegirl from the UK, man.
That UK, the influence of hip hop in the UK is ridiculous, man. And people don't understand that, man. Everybody too stuck in their hood, man. That
Yeah,
UK
man.
influence is bananas right now.
And it's crazy because the way that they run their MTV, like I already done got invited down there for a radio interview, you know what I mean? So it's crazy how I actually, you know what I mean, my people's lined me up with you because I was like, man, I even postponed them for you. I'm like, nah, man, I got an interview this week, so
I hear
I'm
that.
not even can't even fly down there, not this week, but you know what I mean. We lined it up for like next week. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, I show love to everybody. So like, man, even for one person to take interest in me, you know what I mean, around here, because it's a lot of hate, it's a lot of fake, you know what I mean? So when you get an opportunity to even chit chat with somebody that's real, somebody that's like, you know what, man, just you know what I mean, I want to interview him regardless of anything. Listen to my, you know what I mean, that was some real shit. You listen to my music and you from, I don't even know where you from, but I know you from the States, you feel me? So I'm
From
like, man,
Philly.
that's a real one. I
I'm
said that's a
from
real right there. Somebody listens to my music and they fucked it with my music and they liked it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I'm like, man, real talk. I don't get it twisted. It's a lot of interviews I could have did, but it's a lot of interviews that I turned down. You feel me? On the strength of I'm like, man, you know what? I ain't even gonna do it like that because I mean, some type of people ain't your vibe, and then some type of people just want whatever money they could get. You know what I mean? For whatever reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. The first real person that's from around, I'm gonna say this area from the States that reached out with nothing, that was you. I said, damn, I gotta show bro some love. I mean, he reached out to me, you feel me? Bro, because it's like, man, I'm telling you, everybody get to that point where they like, damn, what I'm gonna do next, man? Like, I can't move to the UK, bitch. I'm not trying to move down there to become, you know what I mean? But I'm like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, man, if that's where a lot of revenue is coming in from, man, I'm like, damn, man. I mean, like, fucking with them, a nigga done made about 20,000 in like a week. That's because all the downloads and me owning like 99% of my copyrights to my music. Like, you feel me? It just worked out. It worked out kind of, you feel me? But
That,
real
that means
talk,
you
man,
that means you're doing things the right way, man. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. You could
yeah,
just make music and put that shit out there, but it's how you put it out there. It's who you give
yeah,
it to, is where you put it at. That's the shit that fucking matters that people forget. They just think, oh, I'm gonna just go in the bathroom and do a song and everybody gonna love it. No, that shit don't work that
yeah,
way. And you gotta promote your fucking self. If you can't,
yeah.
if 90% of being an artist is promoting yourself. If you can't promote yourself, what the fuck is you doing it for? Like, who you doing it for? You doing it
Yeah,
just to listen to yourself.
because it's a lot. Honestly, that's why I say I show a lot of love. There's a lot of artists out here that do their thing. You know what I mean? And I just look at it like, regardless if you show love to me or not, I'm gonna shout you out. You know what I mean? I shouted out a lot of artists on my Gangsta Grills mixtape, and then I just left. I kept it moving after that because I'm like, I'm not really the mixtape guy. I'm trying to put out an album. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get things, but you know what I mean? You know, you got to touch the streets and you gotta put a couple things together for the streets that they fuck with first before you go. See, a lot of people don't know,
Test the
man.
water, see what it feel like.
Yeah, man. And then when it comes to promoting yourself, man, you got to be ready to put money behind yourself. If nobody don't believe in you, you got to keep believing in yourself. That's like one of the main things that got instilled in my head by my mom. Man, if nobody don't believe in you, believe in yourself. Like you
Right.
got it. I know you. You know what I mean?
Let me
And
let
that's
me
like,
ask let me ask you this. Right now, when it comes to hip hop, right, there's UK, right, there's US, right, there's over in Japan, because motherfuckers don't realize that Japan influences bananas too. Like
yeah,
people sleep on these other countries. They think the US is it. No, and every motherfucker that been in the industry will tell you, you go overseas, it's a whole different
oh yeah,
vibe.
yeah, hell yeah.
So, what do you feel like? What do you feel like you bring to the table that makes you stand out above all the rest of these motherfuckers that's just throwing music out? Because you and I both know hip hop is so saturated with just motherfuckers. I'm gonna just say it that way,
I'm gonna
just
keep it real. To
saturated with motherfuckers.
me, honestly, myself, real rap, real bars, real music. Like to me, like my man's Meek said it for real. All these popcorn ass, pop tart ass rappers, like no cap, no hate, and no none of that shit. Like y'all, they do what they do. I mean, it's a whole different fan base. It is what it is. But me, if I'm gonna be honest, like bro, to me, it's popcorn rap too. Ain't none of it. It's not no real film music no more. You feel me? It's not like how Jay-Z put out some shit or Meek. You know what I mean? Meek stayed in his lane. You feel me? He stayed in his lane the right way. That's the same thing I do. I bring something different to the table. It's just me being real, me talking about the streets, me talking about everything. If I release a single is a single, you know what I mean? But if I release my real shit that's gonna be on the album, it's you know what I mean, it's gonna be it's a big difference from a single that's on the radio. You doing that shit strictly for the radio so you could reach whatever type of fan base you want to reach. But then it's the real shit that motherfuckers really want to hear. But then it's a lot of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, put yourself in a position to make them motherfuckers feel exactly what you feeling when you putting it out. That's why everything I drop, I put a lot of heart into it. You know what I mean? Even if I'm dropping a single for the radio, I'm putting heart into everything. I mean, I think a lot different than a lot of artists do too. You know what I mean? That's why I said before, I try to put as much heart into my music as I would into taking care of one of my kids or something like that. You know what I mean? I put everything, I put the realness into it. I bring them, I just think it's a lot of fake rappers that's whatever they rap about it's not even their life. They just doing what they doing. That's why I said it's a couple people that I feel as though
most rappers is actors, man. We all know that.
Bro, I mean, like the biggest actors ever. That's why I said, man, it kind of fucked me up with a lot of them. I said, damn, I met a couple people. You know what I mean? It was what it was. Like I said, man, I'm still talking to, I'm gonna say Interscope, like the game hit me like, man, I'm a big fan. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, but my boy Mo 3, I was about to close a deal and sign with him because that was like one of the realest niggas that I felt that was doing this thing that was getting blackballed from everybody. Like I got music with him that never got released, but when my album dropped, bruh, I got, you know what I mean? Like I got him on at least on like 4 of them, you know what I mean? And then like far as the manager thing going, all that, I had to even cut my manager off because it felt like she was slowing me down a little bit. You know what I mean? I said, you got a lot going on, so I'm gonna just move this way. And then when I move my own certain type of way, I get an inbox from Mo 3, I get an inbox from Lil Boozy, then I get one from, you know what I mean? It's crazy from the game. The game, I was like, damn. I was like, I thought, you know what I mean? I couldn't even reach LA. You feel me? Then he sent a couple niggas up here like me, I'm gonna say like a week and a half ago to come talk to me about music and all. I'm like, man, look, when it come to music, bro, you talking to the right one, bro. This is all I do. I don't do nothing. He telling me the real, man. Just stay out the streets and I mean, just do what you do. Just put this music, bro. Listen, this is what I do. I mean, I'm not no hothead. I'm not no goofy nigga. I'm just a real nigga. You feel? I'm real. You know what I mean? So when it comes
to serious about what you trying to make pop, man. A lot of people don't understand that, man. You could sit here and rap all you want and talk about the streets, because you was in the streets. But if this is what you trying to take serious, you gonna have to leave that shit alone at some point before you fuck around and lose it before you get it because of the streets. You know what I mean? Like, so is it really worth it being out there acting a monkey still for no reason? So I definitely feel you on that one, man. Let me ask you this, man. If you could give one piece of advice to somebody that's trying to get in the game, somebody that's trying to find a deal, trying to get noticed, trying to get anything, if you can give one piece of advice, what would that advice be to that new artist?
Just I'm gonna keep it real. Push for your dreams. Like no matter what nobody say, hold your head up. No matter what nobody say, keep grinding. Keep doing your thing, man. Because regardless of if nobody believe in you, believe in yourself, man. Believe in your music. That's just the number one thing. See, a lot of people don't know that, man. And everything that you drop, put heart into it. You put your heart into that music, man. It's fun.
Big facts.
You put your heart into that music, man. You wouldn't even know, man. Like anything that you drop, you put your heart into that music, man. Everything you drop could be exactly what somebody going through or what they living.
Big facts. At that time. I tell people all the time, man. If you don't believe yourself, why should I?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm just being real about, you know what I mean? Like, it's just because it's a lot of artists that's out right now, man. They putting shit out just to put it out. You know what I mean? Like they don't. I'm telling you, man, all these artists, and I'm gonna say I give them a good 3-4 years. You ain't gonna never hear of them again. That's the crazy part, because it's like, man, these labels is just signing niggas for them dropping one single, and they think that one single is going to push them. You giving them a couple $1 million, then you raping them after they shit don't sell exactly how it's supposed to sell. Right. I mean, it's a couple of them that's doing I give it's respect to everybody, but at the end of the day, man, if I don't listen to it, if I can't feel it, I don't listen to it, bro. Like that's just me being
I'm with you 100% on that. I'm with you 100% on that one.
Yeah, I can't feel it. I can't do it, man. That's just me being honest. You know what I mean? But as far as, man, just artists that's trying to do what they supposed to do, and man, just keep striving for your dream. Don't never let nobody stand in your way. Just keep doing your thing, man. That's just what it is, man. No matter what, if nobody believe in you, believe in yourself, man. Like, cause you trust me, and you keep grinding, you keep, man.
You gonna get there.
You can't be afraid to touch another city, man, and do what you doing, man. Look, I don't care if you handing out CDs. I don't care if you got flyers, man. If you want somebody to pop out for your show, man, trust me, you keep grinding, man. It'll happen. The right
It's
person.
crazy, man. When I keep telling people, man, you can't keep focusing on how the hood feel about you, how your chick feel about you, how your homies feel about you. If them motherfuckers around the corner ain't fucking with you, then fuck what your homies are saying. You need them other motherfuckers to start fucking with you. So you got to get out to them folks. Them motherfuckers in another state, another country. You got to reach out to other people. You can't just say, oh man, the hood love me. Nah, get out the hood and then see if motherfuckers love you. That's when you know your shit about to pop.
I mean, bro, like the first time it was crazy, man. I went to New York grinding, man. Like I tell you, like I'm gonna say I brought 100 CDs. When I left, I ain't have no CDs. Like it was crazy. I said, damn, I didn't even know that motherfuckers was even still pushing CDs. I was just like, man, let me just see if I could, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers, they was like, man, listen, bro. I see you grinding. You got the look, man. Nigga, one of the, but bro, one nigga on like in Times Square bought like 80 of my CDs for himself. Damn. Like
that's a good look.
And I'm like, damn, I had 20 left. I went on another block. The other nigga bought the old 20. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know it was. They said, man, we see people out here doing what they doing and trying to make something of themselves. We do what we supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like we show love. That's why I said, like, man, it's a lot, man. Certain cities that show love, then it's ones that don't. You know what I mean? It's some people that got. That's just my only thing right here is I think everybody should show everybody love, man, regardless of if you fuck with them or not, or if you know them or not, if they from whatever side they from, man. I just think show them love, bro. Because if it's at the end of the day, man, it's so much motherfucking hate in the whole industry, bro. That it's a whole bunch of doors that get slammed in your face. I mean, like I've been told no like 100 times, but when you keep grinding and you keep doing what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean? It's always going to be that one person that, regardless of anything, that could have your music touch the next person, then the next person, and then they end up in the right hands. That's how it was crazy. I said, damn, man, like, whoa, I got an inbox from the game. And then, I mean, like, it was crazy for me, but I mean, I wasn't starstruck or nothing like that, but it was like, damn, that's a real nigga right there. Like, I got an inbox out of nowhere, you feel me, from the game. Then next thing you know, man, I'm still out here grinding, and I turn around, I'm like, damn, oh shit, Mo 3 done hit me up. And that was all strictly off like, yo, bro, I fuck with your music, man. Let's do a song, man. We did one song. We ended up turning around, ended up doing 4 or 5 songs. And him ended up trying to sign me the same week I was supposed to fly to Dallas and all that to meet with him is the same way he got, you know what I mean? Same week he got killed. You know what I mean? It was crazy,
man. That's crazy though. I mean, if you could create the perfect song, right? Perfect song. Your song. Who would produce that song and who would you get to feature on that song?
It's tough, but I mean, if it was one feature, I got a song I'm working on. It's called Locked Out of Heaven. And soon as I heard my verse, I could already hear from the jump. I could hear my top artist that I would actually pick to get on the song is probably Meek Mill. That's one of the realest rappers I know that's out there right now. Regardless of if you love him or hate him, he's still real. I mean, like, love it or hate it, that's a real guy right there. He do what he's supposed to do when it come to music. Listen, that's just one guy that's just too real, man. He just do what he do. You know what I mean? It's
top producer. Who would that top producer be putting that joint together though?
If I could pick one producer,
you know, that producer gonna make or break that joint.
Yeah, man, that's because it's a lot of great producers out there, actually.
Exactly.
But if I could have one person stand in the room and produce my song, I probably choose Jay-Z. And that's because everything, like I said, I everything that I do, I try to do it real. So that's, to me, everything he talk about is real, regardless if it's his life or not. It's still real rap. It's still shit that's coming from the streets. It's still something that people go through every day. That's why I said producer wise, and it's crazy because a lot of people's like, well, he not a producer. Yeah, but he's a triple platinum selling artist that produced a lot of his own music. So regardless of anything, he's a producer. On top of being a rapper, he's a producer because he produced a lot of songs, and then he produced a lot of songs for a lot of other artists. I mean, like, at the end of the day, if I could have my top 5, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But at the shit, Jay-Z, hell yeah, man. That's like one.
Well, who your top 5 producers then?
I mean, I got a top 5 producers. I got top 5 rappers. Like, that's
Dead or
Yeah.
alive? Give him to me.
B.I.G. I'm gonna put Jay-Z on the loop. I'll put Lil Wayne in there because I feel as though everything he talk about is 102. Jadakiss. And my favorite rapper of all time is DMX, period.
Okay. That's a crazy ass 5 right there, too. That's
Yeah, man.
that's a lot of spinach right there.
Yeah, man. I just think they all brought something that nobody brought to the table. They all heavy hitters. They all everything. These like everyone I just mentioned, they all probably 4 times, 5 times platinum selling artists, just diamond artists. You know what I mean? That I didn't even know you can go diamond. It's like it was crazy when I searched up a lot of this shit. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you could go that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's a lot, but I mean, they the top 5 that are alive, they the guys right there. I mean, a lot of people might, damn, man, you ain't put Pac in there. I mean, don't get it twisted. Top 10, he in there, of course. But my top 5, me choosing who I'm choosing, that's my top 5 lineup.
I mean, I'm with you. Me personally, Pac, Big, or Jay not in my top 5 at all. So I feel you. You know what I'm saying? When you think of your top 5, it's all about the way that they music made you feel, the way they music influenced you. Just because somebody's a legendary artist don't necessarily mean that you felt him the same way everybody else did.
Right.
And a lot of people get that confused.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that say, man, you crazy as hell, man. How you going? Man, look, bro, me personally, I'm not going to let somebody tell me who the fuck my top 5 is, regardless of what they did or it's to me, it's the realness in the music.
You like, you influenced by what you influenced by. Like for a motherfucker to tell you did wrong for that, it's like, dude, yeah, that's your opinion. Everybody got opinions. It is what it is. Like your top 5 is your opinion on how you felt about these motherfuckers. Just like your music is subject to your opinion on life, on your journey. So for a mug to listen to your music and be like, oh man, he on that bullshit. Nah, this is my motherfucking life. I'm telling you my story. You either feeling it or you not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said regardless of anything, man, any artist, man, it's a lot of artists out there that went, like I said, 100 doors slammed in my face. I done been to, I'm gonna say, damn, Def Jam, where a nigga wouldn't even listen to my music for a second. Then you know what I mean? Then I turned around. I go way to Atlanta. I get hella doors open. Like, yeah, man, let me hear what you got. I mean, like, man, come on. Even I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The first person that ever opened the door for me was Waka Flocka Flame and the whole Brick Squad, man. But I was just like, I fuck with y'all. I love y'all music, but y'all not my lane though. Like, I would fuck with y'all. I just wanted to see what type of artist I could, I mean, would even give me a chance, if anything. But it's like, man, when you look at, it's a whole bunch of slave contracts out there too, man, that you gotta pay attention to, man.
People don't like to read, so they don't realize that, man.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, hold up, man. What you mean 40%, man? 40%, that's gonna leave me with 60. And you gotta worry about paying a manager, you gotta pay a producer, you gotta pay, you know what I mean? Then on top of that, that's taking money out your pocket. Then you gotta
you didn't grind your life away. You get 10% of what you just did. Like, nah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy how that's why I say going independent, man, that's one of the best ways, regardless of what anybody thinks. There'll be a whole bunch of people reaching out for you. But trust me, when you get that one song that it all takes one song, man. I'm telling you.
Listen,
and then
people could say whatever they want, man. But if motherfuckers ain't looking at Master P and looking at what he did, the game,
yeah.
you know what I mean? A lot of people talk, oh man, P trash, P this, P that. Man, if you better look at his stranglehold on what he did, man, and follow his blueprint.
Man. Real talk, he changed the game. I might be a little bit young, but man, listen, he changed the game a lot, man. It's a lot of people that changed the game, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot of them that changed the game. Then it's a lot that changed the wave of hip hop that made it transition into a different era. But still, man, one of my top artists that's holding on to that, man, Jay-Z, he still, regardless of anything, he stay in tune with everything. Nigga, I could drop something tomorrow and have y'all bopping and I guarantee you it'll go platinum. And every time he drops some shit, man, shit goes retarded, man.
Jay gonna be one of them dudes on his deathbed still spitting. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dudes like that, it's so embedded into his hip hop is so embedded into his DNA that it's just never going away. And I tell people all the time, man, if you're gonna call yourself an artist, that shit gotta be in you. You can't just do it just because. That shit gotta be in you.
You gotta eat music, sleep music, shit music, everything. You know what I mean? That's why I say, and then the number one thing is, man, music gotta really be in your heart for you to, you know what I mean? That's why I said everything comes from the heart. Like, trust me,
Yeah.
man. When it comes to music, man.
I seen somebody post something on Facebook the other day, man, and I tried to get a boy the realest answer he could have possibly got. He posted, he said, I just bought a beat. Can somebody help me write my very first song? I don't know where to start. So I told him straight up, bro, if you asking somebody to help you write your first song,
It's
that
not
means
in you.
it's not in you. You shouldn't have paid for a beat. Point blank, period. You don't even know if that beat is you. So why'd you even pay for a beat? Like, you should just let it go off the rip. Like, maybe find a different lane. Oh,
yeah.
You know, folks hit me with the instantly. Oh, why you hating on the boy? I'm not hating on the boy. I'm not gonna G him up either. The average motherfucker gonna be like, oh yeah, come holler at me. I'll charge you to ghostwrite a song for you, and that song probably gonna end up being trash. If you can't write your first song, that shit ain't in you, bro. Your first song gonna be trash. It is what the fuck it is. But at least you wrote it. At least it came out of you. If that's not you, that's not you. Like, hip hop ain't for, rapping ain't for everybody.
Yeah, man. Like I tell a lot of motherfuckers, man. Like, to me, it's a lot of reasons why I don't feel. To me, like, okay, you put out what you put out, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a Drake fan because you don't write your music. Like, regardless of anything, no matter what if you're a real artist, you can pay attention and you will feel what a person feels when that's how I know. Like me, music is in my soul, my core. So when it comes to music, I could tell if somebody wrote it. I could tell if you put any type of heart into it, whatever. Like I said before, like, it's a whole bunch of artists that don't write their music. But at the end of the day, I can't really call you an artist if you don't write your music. I'll just call you a fan of music, and you got a ghostwriter and somebody
Drake is a performer. Drake is not a rapper. He's a performer.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't understand that concept. If you want to call him the greatest performer ever, I'm okay with that. You could call him that. But people try to call him the greatest rapper. Yeah, no, you're never going to get that title out of me. It's not going to happen.
That's the crazy part right there, man. I had a debate about this with a group of people. Like, man, nah, he doesn't know, bro. He does not write his music. Y'all better look at the background, the track record, everything. Y'all think about, come on, man. Look how his music switched up when he dropped his first single, Forever. Like, when Quentin Miller wrote that song, think about every song he put out after that, how everything switched up on every last song. I mean, you take verses from, you bite off other people's music, which, okay, it is what it is, but it's still not you at the end of the day, man. Regardless of how you get on a track and you get in the booth and you lay it down, it's not you. You just acting. I mean, like I told people before, I mean, look what he was doing. He was an actor. He's showing y'all I'm acting right now. Like, everything I do, I act. You know what I mean?
People don't want to get that, man. People just following the wave. Oh, you gotta fuck with Drake. Listen, man, people say what they want. I don't really bang with the boy at all. Honestly, I feel like that album he just put out was boring as fuck. But that's just me. That's my opinion. If everybody else wants to fuck with it, it is what it is.
Like I said, I mean, it's crazy how the artist that's behind the artist could have you like, damn, man, he on his shit. He doing, I mean, then you find out what you find out, like, damn, that boy never wrote nothing that he ever put. That's the shit that killed me. I mean, like I said, even when he put out that Forever song, I was just like, man, it's just something about it. Like, it's. I mean, the bars is out. I'm like, yeah, they cool. You feel me? I'm like, them shit's kind of hard. And I'm thinking about it, like, man, it sound like he a good actor. So
when I heard "Started from the Bottom," I knew something wasn't right.
Facts, man.
When I heard that song, I'm like, all right, something kind of ain't fitting the ball. This just ain't fitting with me. Then everything started falling into place. And I'm like, all right, I knew I wasn't tripping. It is what it is.
When I heard, I said, I'm like, how the fuck you start from the bottom and you not from the bottom? You privileged. You feel me? So I'm like, well, but even when he was on a song with Meek and Meek found out, like, damn, nigga, Quentin Miller wrote this verse, nigga. Like, I seen him in the store and he spitting a verse that never got released. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, man. I kind of figured that, like, then the nigga just start dropping crazy shit. Okay, you dropped your diss track to Meek. Was like I said before, they could say what they want. Everybody could say what they want. He was never battling Drake. He was battling somebody else. Like, that's just what it is. Like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy, man.
Nobody puts out 2 diss tracks back to back. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Like, it's just that simple. Like, you putting out a diss track takes a lot more effort than a regular ass song. So
My
there's
point is
no
that,
way you put out 2 joints 2 days in a row. Like it just don't go that way.
and it's crazy how both of the songs he got on his actor shit, but you can even tell bar for bar from each song, it's not even you. Like it's crazy, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not a person that hate, but like I said before, I'm not gonna hate on you if I know you doing music and it's real and it's from the heart. I will never hate on you. I'm not even a hater. But if I know it's fake, I'm gonna speak on it, bro. If you not that guy, you not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you not in the booth, you not counteracting with your music, you not doing anything. You got somebody writing it for you, you going in the booth, you putting on headphones, turning on the mic, and you reading off a recording. Or honestly, man, the way I even heard it from somebody that's in the industry is that somebody records the song and then he goes in there and records over top of their voice.
Yeah,
They take their voice off, you know what I mean? They take their voice off the song, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
For the most part, that's pretty much how I go with the whole ghostwrite thing. Like that's, I mean, listen, when you didn't wrote before, it's hard to respect a motherfucker that never wrote or don't write. It's hard to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely feeling you on that one off the rip. But we about to go and wrap this joint up, man. But before we get out of here, I want you to let everybody know, man, you know, how they could reach you, if they can get a feature, if you want to ghostwrite a song for them, like, you know what I mean, where they can find your music, like how can they reach the motherfucking king? Like what can they reach you at?
Instagram FRIZZ King, Facebook FRIZZ King, music, man, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Keep it real, any place you really name my music is there. So you can even Amazon my shit, you feel me? But features, man, let's get it. Like, man, I show all my first features for everybody is always free on me. You feel me? I just do what I do. I show love to every artist, man. That's just what I do. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, y'all can reach me anywhere, man. Like, y'all hit them lines, man. We can get it moving ASAP. Whoever, man, I show love to whoever, man. Shout out to all the artists that was on the radio, on the podcast the other day. He was bumping y'all music, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. That shit was hot. I mean, shout out to my boy right here, man, for interviewing the king, man, one time.
You already know.
You feel me? As soon as I touch down in the UK, I'm gonna definitely show the same love to you. You already know what it is, man.
As you should.
Big stepping over, man. Shout out to you though, bro, man.
Appreciate you, man. FRIZZ King in the motherfucking building. Make sure y'all get with him, holla at him. Boy definitely got balls for that ass on some real shit. And y'all know I don't certify every fucking body. Those that know me know I do not certify everybody. It's just that simple. But boy definitely got them bars. FRIZZ King in the building. All on the motherfucking table, baby.
Tell them like the wood up. Tell them like the wood up. We pull up. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On gang, nigga, on gang. Tell them like the wood up. Tell them like the wood up. German engineer when I pull up. Roll up that shit like the wood up. About to hit the function in the hood up. German engineer when I pull up. BBS is on me, give me good luck. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang, yeah. Roll up that shit like the wood up. About to hit the function in the hood up. German engineer when I pull up. BBS is on me, give me good luck. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang. 40 on my hip, on gang. Better watch your mouth, we ain't playing. Oh, you not tryna listen, hit you with the Smith, and my niggas be going insane. I done lost too many niggas, you get in the picture. If not, then I'm bringing you pain. I do not fuck with them niggas, they lame. Schooling these niggas, I show them the game. Oh, you want some small nigga, pull up. Put them in the ground like a tool up. Stay strapped on gang, got a toe tuck. I don't care, that mean I don't give two fucks. German engineer, yeah, I whip that. Running out your mouth, a nigga get you kidnapped. Can't fire you, bitch, I'm coming where your kids at. Put a nigga in the box, talking gift wrap. On gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang. Fuck around, get flame, nigga. You get flame, you get flame. Don't remember my name, nigga. Won't remember my name. They call me the king, nigga. I'm the king, I'm the king. Roll up that shit like the wood up. I let the function in the hood up. up. German engineer when I pull up. DBS is on me, give me good luck. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang. Wrote up that shit like the wood up. Right there in the function in the hood up. German engineer when I pull up. DBS is on me, give me good luck. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga. On the gang, on the gang.
White M7, white Pico. When they see the sauce in the ceiling, they gon' deep throw. Just made 100 bands all off the block. While the bitch white out, cause she gave me good time. At me like, I know you niggas Wayne Gretzky. Smoking the best sweet. I be in Miami racing them jet skis. It be gang on the nigga. Back you down in the payload, nigga. Kyrie with the payload, nigga. Gang. Talking all that shit, but we really know you ain't bout it. I'm like, I lounge you, nigga. I walk while you be talking. Put the shotty to your head and knock everything right about it. Ask about it in the street, they like, bitch, that nigga about it. Never switched dog unless his house is all foreign. Go gadget flow retarded. This got another check and ballin'. Bout to cop me some new German engineer shit on gang.
Roll up that shit like the wood up. Now they hit the function in the hood up. German engineer when I pull up. DVS is on me, give me good luck. On gang, nigga, on gang, nigga.